So let's start by making the pattern. It's going to be 15 centimeters high, so I'm just going to start by making a line, and it's going to be 20 centimeters wide. Now I'm going to measure in 1 centimeter here. I'm also going to make a mark at the 5 centimeters and the 10 centimeter mark, and then I'm going to measure in 1 centimeter at the bottom. And I'm going to do this in both sides. And then from the 5 centimeter mark here, I'm going to draw a line straight up to the 1 centimeter mark up here. And I'm going to do that all the way around. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of seam allowance. I like it to be a 1 centimeter seam allowance. That's the pattern. Now we just need to cut it out all the way around. What you need is a pattern, mask filter, a lining fabric, a fashion fabric, fabric scissors, or a broly thingy, thread snips, pins, or a few weights. I forgot to show you, you're going to need mask elastic too. First, put down your filter material, then your lining fabric, and then your fabric, and lastly, your pattern. Weigh it down or pin it. I'm just going to use my roadie thingy, and then I'm just going to cut all around here. I'm going to use the black elastic, and I'm going to cut 2 17 centimeter long pieces. These are going to be positioned right where this mark is, and this mark, and this mark, and this mark, and all of the marks. But I'm just going to pin them. But I have this weird configuration, but it's okay because now I'm going to pin all the way around. I'm going to sew this all the way from here and all the way around to here and leave about this much open. So now back over to the cutting board. I'll cut off the corners, close to but not into your seams. And with that, you're going to get this funny looking shape. Make sure that you get the corners nice and sharp. And now go to your pressing station and press this flat and nice. Now over here, I'm going to make sure my seam in the opening is laying nice and flat. Here comes the fiddly part, getting this pipe cleaner to sit in the right place. And then pushing it up against the top and pinning along it to keep it in place until you get to the sewing machine. So now that the pipe is in, I'm going to edge stitch along the bottom, and then I'm going to stitch as close to the pipe cleaner as I can up here. I've moved my needle all the way to the right, and I'm just going to sew. So now for sewing the edge with the pipe cleaner, I've switched to my zipper foot, and I'm just sewing along nice and slowly. So now this next part is kind of important. We're going to turn it around over at the pressing station, and then we're going to fold it down like so, and we are going to have a little bit of a gap here, but that's okay, because that's okay. And then press this in place, and then take this and put it up, then press here, and we're going to do that for both the top and the bottom. So now we're going to pull this corner out so that this edge is straight. And of course we're going to do this at both the top and the bottom. Yep, and we're going to do this in both ends. This is going to be a little bit wonky down here. And then we're going back over to the sewing machine. When it's all done, you'll end up this. I like this mask because it's sitting close to my face without being too tight. So I hope you can use this mask. If you like this, please hit all of the buttons and do all of the things. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye!